Hello, hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady and hope you have absolutely amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create an oval shaped birthday card. And spoiler alert, it is super easy to create. For my project, I'm going to use the design paper from Winnie Celebrations 1 collection from Polkadoodles. It is a beautiful collection and I left the link in the description down below. I'm also going to use some cutting dice from Card Making Magic, and it's called Oval Box Collection. It is just perfect for any oval shaped cards because you can create them at no time. With the biggest die, I'm going to die cut it twice using red card. One for the front and one for the back of the card. Using the smaller die here, I'm going to use it with white 300 GSM multi-purpose card. So I do have a little bit of contrast. Then I put those two cutting dies together using low tack tape, and I'm going to die cut the intricate element from that design paper from Winnie Celebrations 1 collection and once from the red card. And here I really wanted to keep all those elements together because later on it will really make a difference when I put those two elements together. With that embellishment element, I die cut it twice using white card, and I only used the leftovers from my previous project. And I do encourage you to do exactly the same with the smallest die cuts. Now it will be time to assemble all the elements together. And I'm going to use my magic liquid glue because it gives me that time to maneuver the elements and it is just perfect for intricate elements. If you have a better tip how to assemble those together, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't have that oval box collection from Card Making Magic, you can also use some other nesting dies you've got in your stash. You can use circles, squares, rectangles, literally whatever you want. And to be honest, you can also use your trimmer or guillotine and create beautiful square shaped card, and that will be absolutely amazing. So I do encourage you to have a look at your stash because you probably have some amazing dice that you haven't used in a long time, and today is the day to use them. Now I'm going to apply the glue on the back of the red card, and I really want to make sure that the glue is on every single small piece, just in case that in time they will go loose, and I really want to avoid that. Now I'm going to add some dimension using double-sided foam pads, and I'm starting with that biggest element here because later on it's going to be very easy to peel off the backing. You can also use a pokey tool just to make sure your job is super easy here. So when this is ready, I'm also going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut some of those foam pads even smaller. So you don't really need to get them in any size. You can also create them yourself. And I do encourage you to do so. Have you ever created a card with red color? Because for me, that was a big challenge. I don't really use that color in my card making. Sometimes I use it for Christmas, but not very often for birthdays or any other occasions. So I was a little bit overwhelmed at the beginning, but I have to admit I'm very happy with that challenge. So sometimes if you think it will be very tricky to create the card with those colors or with those shapes or images, just give it a go. And I think that will be a very good New Year's resolution, just to try new things. Now, as you can see, I'm going to apply the glue and I peeled off the backing of camera. So, as you can see, we do have beautiful dimension on the card. Now, it will be time to embellish it. So I had a look at those two beautiful elements, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then I thought, let's add some sparkle. So I'm going to use clear overlay from Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to color every single diamond here. And maybe in the video, it really doesn't really make any difference. but in real life it is gorgeous, especially when that clear overlay dried completely. It catches the light literally beautifully. I absolutely love it. So if you do have clear overlay or wink of Stella in your stash, I do encourage you to use it this January because it is amazing. And I really, really mean it. If you'd like to check any of the products I used in today's video, I left some links in the description down below. Also, if you haven't heard about my 1000 giveaway, I'm going to leave the link to that video at the end so you can check it out. There are still a couple of days left, so you don't want to miss it. So, now it will be time to attach that white element, one at the top and one at the bottom. But at this point, I thought, let's create the back of the card. So using my Crafter's Companion scissors, I'm going to create that white element here. Actually, it has to be straight. So in the end, I tried like 3 times. You can also use a trimmer or guillotine. That will be perfectly fine. Now I'm going to place it on my scoring board and create a top flap. When this is ready, now I'm going to fold it and then we can assemble the back and the front together. And that is the way I create shaped cards. Do you like to create shaped cards? I think they are absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest, they are not that difficult to make. You can also create some square or rectangle shaped birthday cards as well. And if you do have a circle cutter, that will make your job even easier. So as you can see, it stands proudly on a flat surface, but even then I really wanted to make it super straight. So I use my scissors again. Now when everything is exactly how I wanted, now I'm going to put that white element one at the top and one at the bottom. And when they are adhered like they are here, now we can move on to the next step. And I've got that digi stamp from Polkadoodles. I think it is just gorgeous. And I put a scrap piece of paper underneath because whenever you use alcohol markers, having that scrap piece of paper underneath really makes a difference because all alcohol markers bleed through. And this way you're going to save the image. And when I was coloring her with all the red colors using my TriBlend markers from Noir, I thought it is a little bit too much of red. And then I thought, how can I make this image work? But in the end, I didn't give up. And I'm going to show you my trick. And I think you will like it. So, as you can see, the dress, the coat, the shirt, everything is red, including the birthday hat as well. So, what about the balloon? What color do we need? Of course, we need red as well. And as you can see, she's holding a beautiful bow there. So, let's add all those colors. And whenever you create any colored image, using those TriBlend markers really make it super easy because in every single pen you've got the darker, medium and lighter color, and I think this is the best way to blend, especially like on the balloon or the birthday hat. The blend is seamless. I absolutely love it. So, as you can see, it is super easy to create, and if you'd like to see that image, I left the link in the description down below. And to be honest, Polkadoodles has a whole collection of those beautiful images, and I do recommend you check it out because the whole collection is absolutely stunning. Do you like to use digi stamps for your card making? If you do have your favorite, I really wonder which one is it. And again, as I told you, it is super easy with those TriBlend markers, especially when it comes to her, because you do have that darker, lighter, and medium color. So you naturally have the organic look, which I think is really cool. Now it will be time to add some details. So we need to color in that beautiful handbag. Of course, we need that red again, and we need to color her skin because, of course, we need it. And when this is ready, at this point, I thought let's add a little bit more interest and contrast to the whole image. And I had a look at my stash and I decided to fussy cut it first and then use white gel pen. And that's what made a difference here because all those highlights make it more realistic and I absolutely love it. Sometimes all those small dots, they really make a difference. Even on the present with the bow and her beautiful skirt. As you can see, those white highlights on the balloon and birthday hat really are stunning. Now it will be time to assemble everything together. And I also have the happy birthday sentiment from Polkadoodles and I'm going to create a red border using the leftover red card from my die cut. And when this is ready, then we can add a little bit more dimension. So when the recipient gets the card, it will look stunning. So if you do like this card, please let me know in the comments down below. And I really hope that you will be inspired to use a color that you don't really use in your projects because in the end, I absolutely love it. Now it is time to add some red gems around the border and the card is complete. If you want, you can add extra oval inside so you will have that space for the message. The card stands proudly on a flat surface and it has that beautiful sparkle. Don't forget to check my 1000 giveaway and actually you can check that video here as well. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Happy crafting!